Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. Today is Wednesday, September 28th, 2011. This is actually like a 1 year, 3 month post-op for me. So I guess it's kind of neat that I'm ended up doing my week 65 update today. 65 weeks post-op RMY gastric bypass for me. I started my weight loss surgery journey 424 pounds. I am 5'9". I wore a size 32, 5 extra large, 6 extra large. I am now 189 pounds, which is also what I was last week. I have not lost any, I have not gained any. I'm good with that. So 189 pounds. I wear a size 12, 14, as we all know, and a medium large in my tops. So pretty big change from a year and 3 months ago. I'm starting to, I don't want to say forget who I used to be, but it's harder to recognize that person now. I more recognize the person I am now than the old me, which has taken some trial to get to that point. So 235 pounds is what I've lost to this point, and I couldn't be happier with it. I really couldn't. I'm actually wearing, I was all dressed up this morning, and I took some new pictures for my 1 year, 3 month day. I put them on Facebook. I'm not going to attach them in the video or anything because, quite frankly, I'm just too lazy to do it. If you want to see them, you'll have to look me up on Facebook or go and look. So I came home from having my labs drawn, which was quite a funny experience. My lab sheet that I take for them to, it has the list of everything that I need to have done. It says at the top, 1 year labs for gastric bypass and gastric sleeve. And so anyway, the girl at the counter who was checking me in and going through all the insurance and stuff got me all signed in, and when she got me back to the room to take my blood, she said, "So are you excited about your surgery?" And I said, I just started laughing, and I said, "Well, I already had it." And she's like, oh, I must have misread that paper. I thought it was the pre-op stuff." I said, no, I said, "These are my 1 year labs." I said, "Actually, I'm a year and 3 months post-op." And she's like, "Oh, well, have you done pretty well? How's the weight loss been? Has it like kind of slow or?" And I started laughing. I said, "No, it's kind of been anything but slow." I said, "In my first year, I lost over 200 pounds, and right now I'm sitting at 235. She literally choked on her coffee. Like, she was drinking when I said 235, and like she choked. And I was like cracking up. I'm like, that's a pretty good reaction, I'd say. So, anyway, she chatted with me a little while about my weight loss surgery, which was kind of fun. But I came home and I had laundry to do, so I just peeled out of my cute clothes and I got into my bummy stuff. So I thought I would show you. This shirt I got when I was on vacation. Some of you guys remember my videos from vacation. It was like December of last year. This is from Ron Jon Surf Shop in Cocoa Beach, Florida. And needless to say, it doesn't fit me anywhere. And these pants I remember doing a video about because they were the first like girl pants that I had ever owned. I actually have them folded down, but they're a 2X. They're Adidas pants, and they're like a 2X. So I have to roll the waistband of them, or else they completely fall off, even with them like cinched down tight. So yeah, pretty neat. This is the kind of stuff I just like to wear when I'm around the house and I'm not going anywhere, though. I know a lot of people will say, "You got to get rid of all that big stuff." Well, I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people. Stuff like this is the stuff I like to wear when I'm at home, and it's just me, and I don't care what anybody thinks about it. I'm very comfortable in loose, baggy stuff, and I probably always will be. So I keep a little tiny spot in my closet for a few items that I know are not items I can wear out anywhere. They're items for me to be at home and cozy and comfortable in. So, anyway. But, so yeah, I'm nice and comfy. I don't have any compressions on or anything like that. And it's, I wear compressions all the time. So the days like this when I don't, it feels so very weird to me to have my little Play-Doh belly hanging out. I don't know. Play-Doh. That's what my sister-in-law called it when I showed her. She's like, oh, it looks like it's like Play-Doh. Like you can mold it into shapes. I'm like, oh, thanks. Anyway, so I wanted to talk a little bit about, I met with someone last night who lives in the town that I live in. Actually, doesn't live very far from me. And is thinking about having weight loss surgery. Actually, I'm pretty sure she's going to be having weight loss surgery with my surgeon. So I went to meet with her. She had a lot of questions she wanted to ask me, and it was easier for us to just get together in person. I met at her son's football practice. There was a walking track right next to the football fields. So we walked the track for a while and chatted, and I had such a fabulous time. It really is nice to talk to somebody face-to-face about weight loss surgery who is in the process or who has gone through it. I so desperately wish I could make it to Vegas for that reason. I would love nothing more than to be in my element. I feel like weight loss surgery is my element now, like where I'm comfortable and I can talk about it. And I would love to have a chance to sit down with so many of you and just share stories and talk about what it's been like and what challenges we have and, you know, various things. But it's not looking too promising for me to make it to Vegas this year, which is, oh gosh, it disappoints me beyond belief. But, you know, we can only do what we can do, right? And unfortunately, I don't have a job that's full-time anymore, and, you know, lots of bills and sacrifices have to be made. So I'm still trying. I'm getting a bunch of work coming up here in October, and I'm going to sock as much of that away as I can. And if I can get out there in any way possible, I'm going to do it. So, anyway, that's that. But yeah, I had a great time last night meeting with her. It was just really, really nice to meet somebody else who's going down this road and to share a little bit of my knowledge and a little bit of what this has been like for me. I hope that helped her in some way to understand. I think a lot of us pre-op have the same concerns, the same questions, and I can honestly stand here and tell you the things that I felt and questions I had pre-op really, in the grand scheme of the whole journey, meant very little. They really were just a drop in the bucket compared to all the changes that happened. I think it's hard for us pre-op to wrap our mind around the fact that after surgery you don't have hunger and you don't have to stress out about food anymore because it's really not an issue. Like you learn to eat to live versus live to eat, and I think a lot of us think, I'm never going to be able to eat XYZ again. And it's simply not true. No, you can't come out of surgery the next week and eat a steak, but it's not like you're never going to eat steak again either. And you know, all of us have different things that we can and can't eat. Sometimes, you know, some people can have sweets after gastric bypass. Other people can't. I'm one that I can't do sweets. I dump from it. Some people get dumping syndrome from eating too much fats. Fats don't bother me. I can eat greasy, you know, whatever stuff, and they don't bother me. So it's really hard to say to any person, well, after surgery, you're not going to be able to do this or this or this, because it's not the same for any one of us. And that was kind of my big thing I tried to convey to her, is that, you know, don't feel like you're never going to be able to eat steak or pork again. Don't feel like you're never going to have rice or pasta or bread again. It simply might not be the case for you. Then again, it could be. So you have to be prepared for all the options. If you're comfortable, after you research and read everything, all of the complications, if you're comfortable with it, then by all means go forward. And that's kind of what we talked about. So anyway, I had a fabulous time last night, and I hope we get together again. I'm going to be really excited to watch her journey, and I know that she's going to do great. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well, and I'll do a video as soon as I can. Mwah! Bye, guys.